Hello everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 2 with Flik the Mage, and I'm very sorry that the thing I knew I had forgotten last time was that we have a pair of bosses to handle in Throne of Want before triggering the finale. I totally forgot that I hadn't done these two yet. But what I did do between last time and this time is get a few levels in order to use Soul Geyser. I bought one more spice that I used to reduce the cost by one, and then I just got my int up high enough to use it, plus the 2 int given to me by Straid's hood. So if I wasn't wearing Straid's hood I wouldn't be able to use Soul Geyser right now, but I do have it. The animation isn't as impressive as I would have liked. I've tested it a little bit and you'll see me use it on these bosses. I'm not running, by the way, so I have time to talk, but yeah, it's alright. I hope that the damage is good. Now keep in mind this is post 1.4 calibration, so it's got reduced damage. It used to do a lot more apparently. And I guess I can talk a bit about these bosses. We are going to be fighting the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. The Defender is a guy, the Watcher is a girl, I believe. The Defender blocks, deals more damage, moves slower, has more HP, etc. The Watcher is more nimble, faster attacking, but doesn't do quite as much, has much less HP and much less defense. And we can bring 2 NPC friends into this fight, so I'm going to do it. We get the Head of Vengarl and we get Benhart. Now Benhart will have better defense because of the patch, so I'm very curious to see how he performs, because almost always he gets annihilated in this fight. He always dies before Vengarl because Vengarl's defense is much better than his. So now apparently Benhart's got more defense. I guess we'll see. This is going to be really tricky going in as a mage, because they're both going to be on me for a little while before Benhart and Vengarl get in. How am I going to handle that? Bleh, is my answer to that. I guess I'll just defend and roll a lot. So you're going to get to see what the final boss arena looks like, although keep in mind this is not the final boss. It's a different boss that you have to kill before the first final boss if you haven't killed them now. So there we go, that's the Defender, big guy with a shield. I like his shield. It's a pretty decent one to use if you can't wear Havels. I really like that the Defenders ignore me. Right, so there's a gimmick with this fight, unfortunately. When you kill one of them, they don't die. They drop to one knee and just kind of stay on the floor after about roughly 10 seconds. I'm not like saying exactly 10. Oh, what the? Oh, I thought I changed spell. Yeah, oh, attacking me in the ass, are you? What are you, a PvPer? Oh, I'm not going to have time to heal. This could be really bad. Oh! Yeah, why are they both going after me? Could you please steal hate from the both of them? Uh oh. I'm dead. I'm dead. They're not giving me any chance to heal. Okay, right, as I was trying to say, when one of them gets knocked down, they stay down. 10 seconds later, their friend will go and heal them to full. So the trick to this fight is, where's the other one? There it is. The trick to this fight is you have to make sure you kill them both within 10 seconds of each other. Oh, that did absolutely appallingly bad damage. The Throne Defender is harder to kill, so I'm not too concerned if the Watcher has quite a lot of HP. That is doing amazing. Yeah, it's a bit sad that Soul Greatsword is now doing better than Soul Geyser, but I love Soul Greatsword, I just love it. And if you keep on staying close together like that, that would be amazing. Oh, that's the other thing they do that I forgot to mention. When they're almost dead. Uh oh, I'm dead. Oh, God damn. If he hadn't enchanted this sword, I would have had that right there. He died from my spell as well. Yeah, when they're almost dead, they imbue their swords with lightning. So I might swap out Soul Geyser because that was absolutely appalling damage. It did about 150 to each of them. That's not good. Maybe you need to use it from far away so it has time to power up or something? I don't know, but that spell was not good. Maybe they've nerfed it too bad. If they have, and if I die again, what I'll do is I will... Why am I resting? Don't need to rest. Oh, this is annoying. Every time you die in this fight you have to go put the King's Ring on again to get through the damn door. Yeah, if it does do badly, I'll swap out another copy of Soul Spear, because it was doing good damage and it pierces both of them, so it's far better. That's disappointing. And it's disappointing I died. I should have had that, but they weren't keeping hate enough. But as I was saying, if he hadn't imbued his sword with lightning, it wouldn't have done enough damage to kill me and I would have survived. And he did get killed by my spell, so I would have had that. I definitely would have had it. And I know I could invite players and players would do better than NPCs, but I've been kind of sticking with this theme through the whole playthrough that if there's an NPC to use, I will use it to just show it off in case you're playing offline, because even if you're offline you still get NPC help. So it did look like Benhart was surviving much better. He would have been dead maybe 30 seconds ish into the fight, even if only one of them were hitting him. So his defense is definitely better. It is visibly better. Now what spell should I use to open the fight? I mean, Soul Greatsword was doing absolutely amazing, but I have to be right next to them to do that, and that's a pain. At least if I'm firing from a distance, I'll see them coming, so I can kind of react better. Saying that though, Homing Crystal Soul Mass was doing great as well, and I need to be close to them to do that. Is there any point in me activating this before I go through the fog wall, or does it get stuck on the fog wall? I don't actually know, so I'll just do this. I'll stick on Soul Spears because at least I can use them from miles away, and we'll just go straight back in. They do get absorbed, god damn it. Maybe I should try running around, but I'm so used to playing melee builds that I prefer defending. Look at them just walking at me like a pair of badasses. Right, let's hit them in the ass, hit them in the ass. They missed. Still, I'm actually surprised so little damage is getting through my shield, keeping in mind I'm not using 100% block, I'm using 91.5 or something. Right, so the defender is not paying attention to me, which is excellent. And as I was saying last time, I want the defender, well, they both have to come down in health roughly at the same time, but of the two of them, oh, he's on me, he's on me. It's a bit like Monster Hunter, there's probably like an off-screen random roll about who the boss is going to go after. And they've both rolled me. I'm actually impressed my stamina is standing up to this onslaught also. I am going to need to heal if I keep on blocking hits though. Right. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know she had a flying leap. I'm going to keep my health up. It's time to use this. Watcher has more HP. I need to hit her. So who did I hit? I hit a blocking defender, and it does absolutely nothing because his shield is a bit like the Looking Glass Knights, in that it blocks full damage and you can't actually just hit through it. Still, taking this a little bit slower. It's paying off, kind of. Ugh, they're both on me again, what the hell? This is what's making this fight difficult. They're obsessed with coming after me. Ah, that's one thing you can use to your advantage when they're both coming after you though. Oh, god damn, look how much damage that did. If they're both coming after you and they get stuck on one another, whoever's at the back, their attacks won't get through to you. Right, I think it might be time to crack out the Soul Geyser from a distance. Let's see what you do. Yeah, okay, it did multiple iterations of 163 damage. Oh, Watcher has too much health compared to him. Hit the Watcher, otherwise we're going to be screwed. Oh. She's charging up as well. It's the first time I've ever seen Benhart be the one to survive the fight. If they are... Oh, attack Benhart as well. Attack Benhart as well, please. Yes, right. Throwing defenders down. Have to do a lot of damage really quickly. I don't think I'm going to do enough. You do have a little bit of time when she's casting. Oh yes, just enough. Disappointed I didn't do that fight in one, but I'm okay with doing it in two. So we get each of their souls. Benhart actually survived, so if I was working towards getting his gear, I have a better chance now. I'm not entirely sure how many fights I've used him in that he's survived. I think that might be the first, because as I say, his defense has only just been made decent. And why am I running back when I have my feather now? I keep forgetting. I'll go spend the souls. I'm not sure what on. I need to get attunement to 40 still. Soul Geyser, I'm still on the fence. It does about 160-ish and it hits multiple times. How many times? I don't know. It must be really good against big targets. So I'm just trying to think, what big targets have I got left to fight? Dragon Aerie, which is the area we're going to clear now, has numerous guardian dragons. So actually it's probably going to be pretty good there. By the way, in case you're curious, and this might make some people angry, I got a lot of levels in order to use Soul Geyser by chugging every single boss soul I had in my inventory. Why? Because none of the boss items are good for a mage. In fact, most of them aren't good, just full stop. So I chugged them all, got about 250,000 souls, and I spent those on the levels I required. Sorry if that annoys you. I didn't do that on my first character or my Ultra Greatsword character. I just got weapons for my collection. I didn't feel like doing it again. And it was the easiest way because I've actually been running out of places to farm, and because I upload all the time I can't much do co-op. So achievement 40 please. Gives me another spell slot. Excellent. And don't quite have enough for another level. I could go rank up something, in fact, gear wise I mean. Thank you, Emerald Herald. So that means I can put in another soul spear, I guess. Yeah, I think that might... I'm not too keen on soul bolt. Soul spears have got such a long range, they're just so good. So yeah, I'll take 2 soul spears, soul geyser, 2 great heavies, soul greatsword. I'd use another copy of that in an instant, but I don't think there's more than 1 copy per playthrough. And homing crystal soul mass is actually okay. I'm totally fine with that layout. Now let me just very quickly see if I can upgrade something. I apologise for wasting your time slightly, but we'll rush a little bit here. I could upgrade my fire sword, but I'm trying to upgrade the blue sentinel thing. I'll upgrade my armour a little bit, why not? And now I don't have enough to do. Oh, I used up my chunks, that's why. Probably should have done the staff there, but I can buy chunks very, very soon, if not now. In fact, for clarity's sake, let me just check if I can buy chunks now. Does she have her full inventory? She does! That's what she sells. She sells an infinite amount of shards up to chunks. No, wait, no. She doesn't sell infinite chunks or slabs, but she does sell them. I'll just buy the slab. And she also sells like Twinkling Titanite, etc. So I'll need to get them as well. But still, now that we've got the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender out of the way, let's go play in Dragon Aerie. There's no boss, but as I just said, there is 3 or 4, I think it's 3. There's 3 Guardian Dragons. They are entirely optional. After you kill them, they do not respawn, and most of them guard a ton of crystal lizards. I'm going to try and kill them because I want the crystal lizards. I don't know why I always do that. I teleport somewhere and rest even though I rested to teleport. It's just ingrained in me to do that. And we're going to want my binoculars out. And we'll see. I think Soul Geyser might do really well against the dragons. Now this area tries to troll you a little bit. There's exploding hollows. In fact there's one right across this bridge. You can kind of see him right there. They are corrosive type. What does that mean? Well, that means along with almost potentially blowing you off the edge, they wreck all your gear. So if you're wearing low durability gear, like say Dex weapons or 3rd dragon rings or 2nd dragon rings as the case may be. Come on, how close do I need to be till you get hit? No, really? I've just wasted like 5 spells. But I don't want to lose my gear. And I don't want to run through this area naked, which is the other option if you're worried. I'm going to have to use a Bloody Herb at this rate. I can't believe I haven't hit him yet. I should have just used a Soul Spear. You know what? Screw it. I'll use a damn Soul Spear. Screw you! Ugh. Right. And also defending doesn't protect you. So don't think that's an option, because it's not. Now, there's no exploding people in here. There's a lot of dragon eggs. Do not destroy dragon eggs up close because they are filled with corrosive liquid as well. Like there, for instance. And we'll have our first guardian dragon upstairs. Now, there is items and things. I guess I could use my spells to break the... Can I, actually? Yeah, I'm fairly sure poison arrows don't have enough strength behind them to do it. So that's not an option. Now, why did I destroy them? Is there a reason? Can I creep past here? Nope. By the way, if you freed the assassin in Aldia's Keep, this is another zone he will invade you in. Just when you think you're safe as well, it's in a really funny place. It's like, oh yes, I've made it through into whatever this big castle is. Nope, you get invaded. Oh, actually, I think this is so you can bypass one of the dragons. Is it? Like a dream. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, why did I come this way? I'm pretty sure that means I get to avoid a dragon that's up there. But I'm kind of curious how Soul Geyser will do against a dragon, so... we're going to go have a little look. I can always run away from it if he's doing too much damage to me. If I die, 549 souls, meh. I'll just run naked through the area if that happens, because I hate the... oh, there you are, right there. I hate the hollows that blow up in the acidic gas, because it's like that just to piss you off. So as with the boss, the trick is stay next to his feet. That did 1600 damage. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a tail swipe. Can I hit him in multiple places? Don't think so. Now the good thing about all the guardian dragons in this zone is that they don't have any walls to grab onto, so they can't fly in the air. Well, they can fly directly up, but they can't latch onto anything and hit you with fire from a distance, which is amazingly helpful. Come on, try and stop me again. Oh, tail swipe or head swipe, whatever. Died. One down. That did 500. Did that... Oh no, that must have been adding up from the previous hit, right? Because I did not just do 500 damage with a Great Heavy. No way in hell did I do that. Right. So this area was filled with crystal lizards, but they all ran off when the fight started. I'm still going to pick up all the items, but I will come back off camera and kill the crystal lizards because... Oh yeah, and that's where you get dragon tooth. Totally forgot about that. Because I want a lot of twinkling titanite, and there's a very, very high chance that most of the crystal lizards in this area will drop them. I can't remember what's up here. Oh, it's a crystal lizard. I see you. One enough? Oh, one was enough, damn. Oh well. Yoink. Titanite, petrified. Also, it's a massively good area to farm if you want petrified dragon bones. All the crystal lizards will have a high chance of dropping them. The dragons also have a high chance, and there's just some to pick up too. Now I have burned through a lot of spells. That's the only issue. What is up there? I don't think there's anything up here. I think this is designed purely to do plunging attacks, actually. Yeah, it'll be so you can plunging attack. Now, there's another one of these corrosive gits at the far end here. But he's around the corner, so you can't snipe him. So, how am I going to do this? I can try and hit him with my sword. I can probably take one hit from the explosion and not lose all my crap. But... oh, how the hell am I going to do this? Trigger him and run, I guess? I think one Great Heavy is enough to kill him. There he is, right around there. That was lucky that I could lock onto him before turning the corner, because it meant I could start casting then turn. Now there is another one, I think. Is it right here? No, it must be across the bridge. There is definitely at least one more, I believe. Two more, in fact. At least two more. Okay, so we can cross this bridge safely enough. I apologise for not stopping to admire the scenery, but I have to concentrate, otherwise one silly mistake will get me murdered here. And speaking of silly mistakes, this corner here is a very high chance of it happening, so let's see if I can lock on without turning the corner. I can. I thought I was going to miss there. If that would have missed, I would be dead. Right, so we're going to run into the second of 3 dragons. And I guess we'll try and kill this one as well. Do I have a... I only have the really good herbs, but I've got tons of them. I haven't finished murdering the fire using mages in Earthen Peak to the point they stopped respawning yet, so I can still farm more of those whenever I like, really. Right. The other dragon is sleeping in here, and I believe you can actually avoid this one. Of the 3, this is the easiest one to avoid. Well, technically 2 out of the 3 are easy to avoid, because I just showed you accidentally if you go that route with breaking the eggs, you can avoid the very first dragon very easily. Oh. Right. What do you have here? Petrified dragon bone. Good. A lot of the boss weapons need those. Now, second dragon. Now, let me see how we're going to do this. Oh, I can snipe you for a snart. Snipe you for a snart. There we go. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this, and then we're going to run in to his feet, as per usual, because that is the strat. 2,000... oh no, that counted some of the damage from the other. I love that this greatswords are doing a grand each. That's so good. Keep in mind also though that the staff I'm using does more damage if I am human. Oh, the camera's going mental. That was not me turning it there, that was the game doing it of its own volition. There we go, second dragon down, excellent. Twinkling Titanite and Fire Tempest is a really good pyromancy. Is that the Chaos Storm? Or not Chaos Storm, I keep on getting that one mixed up with Firestorm, I think I do. Oh, it's the even better version of it. Yeah, I think that might be a rare drop from them. Either way, not something I can use and also has now been nerfed, is that? Oh, that's the one I killed. Twinkling Titanite again, excellent. Is there anything else for me to collect? Is that that's another lizard. Is he alive? He should be alive and he's neutral. And now he's dead. Another Twinkling Titanite. Maybe I'll start using Blue Sword at the end of this very part. Well, wait, no, it wasn't called Blue Sword. Blue Flame, Blue Flame. I keep on getting it confused with the weapon in Final Fantasy XI for blue mages. That's the problem. I played as a blue mage, along with many other things in my 7 odd years of playing the game. Right, so we can go that side path, and we're going to, because I can't remember what's there. This is an area I have not spent a lot of time in. I don't like that it's constantly loading. Is there anything of worth? Is there any nasty exploding guys? I don't like that there's a tight turn. Oh, it looks like you can drop off for an item down there. Yep, you can, but I don't know if you can get back or not. Just go slowly, turn the camera, see if there's exploding guys. There's eggs. That's it. Oh, that's the way around to the next dragon we're going to be fighting. It's actually an easier way around because you don't need to drop down. You also avoid one of the acid guys. I don't know if dropping down there lets you get back, and I really don't want to have to use my feather. I don't know if that resets everything. I think it does. Yeah, I'm not going to drop down there yet. Oh, I've just shown you that yes, there is an item of some description down there, so get it off camera. I will as well. Well, saying to you to get it off camera, I'll get it off camera. You can as well. I mean, there must be a way up, but I'm not going to bother. Right, one more dragon to deal with. I'm running out of spells, but that's okay. Oh, actually, I've got 6 soul spears, so that's fine. He's standing there so that you can do a plunging attack when the fight starts. Oh, right. I wasn't expecting your face to grab me. Oh, why am I not locked on? Do your foot stomp. I keep on losing target. What the? Look again! Oh, you actually fly. I didn't know that. That was close. This one actually flies a lot. Well, the more you know. Do a flamethrower attack. Do a foot stomp. Come on, do the attacks that I know how to dodge, please. I keep on losing. It happened again. I lost target for no reason. Come on, do an attack I understand. Yeah, every time he walks over me, it makes me lose target. Doesn't matter. One more of them. Right, that's all the guardian dragons in the area dead. They will not return, I think. I'm fairly sure they all don't come back. Ring of the Evil Eye +1. That's the ring that gives you health when you get a kill from memory. And I think this room also had a few crystal lizards in it as well, so obviously they run away as soon as you start fighting the dragon, come back afterwards, and kill them then from a safe distance. Dragon Charm, that's full HP and poison removal. I think we've cleared out all the explosive guys as well. This is where you would be invaded by the assassin if you freed him either accidentally or of your own volition. This is also a shortcut to the bonfire of Dragon Aerie. I'll go back and do that in a second once I get the bonfire across the ladder here. I can't remember what's down there. That's actually a shortcut that if you do a very tricky jump to skip basically all of Dragon Aerie. I've saw speed runners do it. If you get motion sick, you may want to look away for the next 10 seconds or so. This is not me doing this, this is the camera doing this. It's for no real reason, I guess, other than it happened in the trailers, so they do it in this part as well. But there we go. Oh, come on, get across the damn ladder. Thank you. And as we get to Dragon Shrine, we're going to run over here and get a bonfire. The only bonfire of the area. And just to show you what I mean about opening the shortcut, we're going to run back. Oh, it does it on the way back as well. Seriously? Ooh. Come on. Right, so we go back up here and there's a zip line. And it'll take us back to above the last bonfire we were at. Like so. There it is in there. But we land above it. So that we can go up here. We can kick a ladder down to give us a shortcut. Yep, I know there's a ladder, thank you. Do that, so that's us got a ladder so we can come back up here. Let's just skip part of it. If you hear an ice cream van, it's right outside my window, sorry. And we can also, where's the bit you can drop down? It's here, but I don't want to accidentally roll, so go very slowly. Very slowly. Oop, there we go. Twinkling Titanite, and use the feather to get back, because it doesn't matter, because we're just going to warp to... Actually, which bonfire will it put me at? It should put me at Dragon Shrine, because I activated it, right? Let's find out together. When it loads. Yeah, good. Right, we'll rest to get my spells back, because the feather does not do that, I think. What are we at? 24 minutes. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get through the whole of Dragon Shrine in 14 minutes, unless I run. But what we can definitely do is start clearing the start of it. There's an optional boss at the end of Dragon Shrine, but for the story you actually don't need to do any fight. In fact, you can run through the whole area. There's versions of the Hide Tower of Flame enemies. They've got slightly extended combos. They can do kind of like lightning strikes. They hit harder, they have more health, etc. But other than that... Oh, you're going to try and come through the door so I can't get back out now. Well, that's no good. Can I soul spear you? Yeah, I can. Oh, it's not going to work. Now, the most annoying thing about this first part of Dragon Shrine is that there's a mage somewhere who fires heat-seeking lightning bolts. I don't even know if it's a miracle players can get, but they heat-seek ridiculously, and even if they don't touch you, they explode in kind of like an AoE, and it sends you flying. Doesn't do much damage, but it can leave you pinned so that other enemies can get one over on you. Now, I believe this is a Faris Lockstone that I definitely want to use, because I think this gives me the staff I've been waiting on. I think. Let's find out. Come on, be the staff. Be the staff I want you to be. Staff of Wisdom! That is the one. I don't actually know if the Judgment set is of any use to me. Let me just have a quick look at what the stats are on that. So that was the Robe of Judgment. Well, it doesn't have any... Oh, it's what the NPC who pardons your sins wears. They don't seem to have any special stats, so nuts to it. Yeah, so the Staff of Wisdom, it requires 50 int, it has S scaling, it's faster than the Staff of Mana. It also has better... What does it have better? It has better stability, it has better poise damage, and it has better counter strength, although most of that isn't relevant. Now that's the important bit, the middle paragraph there. The crystal at the tip of the staff greatly augments spell strength. Now, does that mean it does more than the bonus I'm getting from being human with the Staff of Mana? I think it does, because it's a sorcery-only staff. But I could be wrong. Either way, it's very slightly weaker than a +7 of a mana, but obviously I'm going to get it to like +10 or +5. So it's going to be the best staff for me, because I'm sorcery only. So keep that in mind. If you're using hexes, you cannot use it with this staff. So maybe Staff of Mana is your best bet if you're doing it that way. Still, enough blathering. Let's push on a little bit. And we'll see what we're... The mage I'm talking about is in that tower up there. We'll kill her in a second. We're just going to run past this mace guy for now, because I want to go kill the mage. And we'll use... Actually, she'll be weak to melee, so I'll just use my sword. There's another enemy up here on our left, but we're just going to run straight to the right. Trust me in saying that that's the spell right there. We want to take out this mage before we bother with the soldiers. Also, this is a good sniping spot if you still have leftover poison arrows. You're guarding a chest, so I probably should go fight you. Yeah, you can snipe them. In fact, I could probably snipe them with soul spears, couldn't I? Well, with my whole one soul spear. Oh, right. Can't change weapons when binocularing. Okay, that's good. Good damage. Now, let's go deal with you to see what's in this chest, then we'll go back downstairs. I do want to try and clear out the whole area in this part. I mean, if I was just trying to shove on to the end, it wouldn't take me that long, because you can run past a lot of stuff. And sometimes it's preferable, because some of the enemies in this area are really, really vicious. Not these guys, the ones with the maces, yeah. Oh, you're going to do a 4. Nope, you're just going to go on some kind of poking spree. Okay. Invincibility frames, bitch. Oh. Pfft. Yeah, you keep defending. I've got enough herbs that I can just Zerg you. Keep defending, I don't even care. One more. There we go. That's the one negative about them hiding behind their damn shields. No, this is not a mimic. I know this for a fact, although I'm still going to check it. I know it's not a mimic for a fact, because there is a mimic in this area. And it's the mimic you want to kill if you want to get Washing Pole, the very, very long katana. So, the mace guy is right below us. Yeah, he is. I wonder, I could actually avoid him, but... do I want to? I kind of want to save my spells, so yeah, I'm actually going to avoid him. Excuse the dog barking as we jump over here for a chest. Can't remember what's in this one. And who knows what she's barking at this time of day. I'm recording this on a Sunday, for goodness sake. Drake Keeper's Great Axe and Great Shield. Never used them, so I can't comment on their usefulness. Alright, so if I want to go this way, it's going to take me up to where these two guys are, which is fine. And there's the two chests over there that we're going to be going next to. The one on the right is the Mimic from memory. Oh, you're already coming at me. Of course you are, because I wounded you, I forgot. Soul guys are at range. Will this work? Let's see. Yes, it will. It did 900 damage, which is pretty good. And then finished you off. I'm trying to lock on to the other guy who's right there, who's now seen me, so this is a mistake. Let's use Soul Great Swords on him. He's going to dodge. It's the 3-hit combo, but that won't hit me. Ho 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 ho, I did do damage. One more, unless he blocks. One more, good. Drop anything for me? No. So if we want to carry on, basically if you want to do a straight run to the end of Dragon Shrine, you open this door and you just run up the stairs. There's enemies to dodge, but just run up the stairs and you can do it in 2 minutes. It's really, really short if you do that. I'm not doing that because I want you to get the complete experience, so we're actually going to drop down here. Yep, down here, this is where I want, and we're going to kill a Mimic. Now, I am certain you can tell actually because it looks different. This isn't the Mimic. So I'm going to open this first because I don't want to risk accidentally breaking it during the fight, so we'll take our Titanite slab, very nice, and we're going to use Soul Great Sword and go like that. Just like that. He drops something else as well as Washing Pole, I think. One petrified dragon bone. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Right, we've got a bit of a roadblock in the next room though. He's a mace guy. Well, actually no, he's a hammer guy, but he uses a great shield. This is actually going to be an issue. Because I bet he defends even if he's not defending. He's defending right... Oh, actually no, it doesn't. That's weird. He's very clearly defending and yet it did full damage. Oh, that's right, you try and do I'm going to run through here. I don't know why, but for some reason my magic is doing full damage even when he's very clearly defending. So he's kind of like the opposite of the Tower Shield guys in Dranlik Castle. Let's see if it still does it. Yeah, okay, he's glitched. That should not be doing that, but whatever. Dragon Charm, and over here we have a Skeptic Spice. Oh, that's the miracle one, damn it. We're also going to use a... Oh, we'll use the Twilight Herb I picked up. Thank you. And we're going to deal with... Oh, my message has been read. Hooray! We're going to deal with an NPC invasion through here. And keep in mind, all this I'm doing right now, optional. You don't need to worry about any of this stuff if you are just doing the story. So don't even come this way if you're not interested in, you know, non-story stuff. There we are. Dragonfang Villiard. He's guarding the item... third Dragon Ring. That's the other good reason to come this way. So we're just going to do a straight upgrade from second to third. That's more HP, more stamina, and more maximum load. Still not below 30%, but that's okay. So yeah, as I was about to say, this NPC guards a item that you take to the merchant at the start of Dragon Keep, and he will induct you into the Dragon Scale Covenant. So if that's what you're interested in, that's how you do it. He's a melee-based NPC, so I'm just debating how to handle him. He's round the next corner. Oh, there's a player fighting him, in fact. Oh, you're trying to fire a great bow. Alright, you do that all you want. I'll just, you know, kill you while you do it. Oh, he dodged it! That was a good dodge. Actually, that's a pretty badass looking greatsword you're using. Not that it matters. Right, so the item that you need to take to... I can't remember the chap's name, but the merchant at the start of Iron Keep is the petrified egg. Give it to him and he will offer to induct you into the Dragon Covenant, so you get to fight other Dragon Covenant members for scales, and you get some armor that people you're going to see in a little while are wearing. Makes you look like a badass. In fact, he was wearing it as well, but it's a bit hard to see when it's a Black Phantom. It's badass dragon armor. I really like the look of it. I have no idea what the stats on it are. And yeah, we can just drop down here and we're back on track. Oh, very nearly missed another chest. Thank you. Right. Ah! Crystal Magic Weapon. That is a sorcery if I've ever heard of one. Unfortunately, it would mean I'd need a staff in my shield hand. Oh, but I bet Crystal Magic Weapon is really good. If I was playing full spell sword, I would definitely use that. And I'd have a... Actually, what I could do is have Staff of Mana in this hand and my new staff in this hand. Because I'll still be under 50%. I'll probably still be under 40% because staffs are really light. And then I could equip Crystal Soul Weapon and use that on the bosses that get in your face. I'll give that some thought off camera. I'm not 100% on that. I'm just kind of musing out loud. So, as you can probably tell by all the bloodstains, these are probably the people who tried to run it. It is possible though. It's actually rather simple to run it, but I'm going to try and do it proper by killing everybody. Get rid of the greatsword one first, because he's... oh, they're both greatswords actually, I thought only one of them were. Never mind then. You can poison snipe from the door here if you want to kill them easy. Even if you don't want to progress easy, it's a very good way to farm souls very, very easily. It's a good farming spot, Dragon Shrine, in my opinion. If you're not going to attack me, I'm just going to smack you, although you must have been blocking, because that did only 200 damage. Oh. Oh, okay, fine, you're going to keep blocking and I'm still doing good damage. Alrighty. Now you're going to see, like, there, on the left and the right, two people wearing dragon armor. Oh, one of them dropped something. A helm, whatever. And there's no chest or anything there. Right, I only want to aggro these guys one at a time because they are sore. I think one of them uses a twin blade, one of them uses a axe, I think. If we come up this side, only him there. Actually, you can poison these guys as well to get an edge in combat. They'll charge right at you as soon as you start hitting them, but you can get some good damage in. You're going to two-hand a weapon while a mage fires at you. Are you mental? I mean, I admire the balls, but you're still going to die. Yep, so he was using an axe, so that means this guy is the twin blade, I think, unless it's the guy at the top. There's 3 of them in total. I'm going to have to use another herb at this rate. Yeah, that looks like he's using a twin blade and a... oh, he's using dual twin blades. That is badass. That means you can't defend though, so you... oh, you can roll though. Okay. And I'm aware I only have 4 left, but 1 more is going to be enough. Got him right in the ass. Right. Last bit is the hardest bit, especially if you're running it. 2 guys with shields. 1 more dragon knight type person. Ah, but these are the guys who are apparently glitched, and I can still do full damage with magic. So you know what, let's test. Soul Spear sniping. Okay. Just going to phase through him, are you? Okay. This time, 3rd time. Okay. That's a thing that happened. I don't know why it's a thing that happened, but it is. Yeah, sure enough, full damage even though they've got shields. Oh, that wasn't enough to kill you, eh? Why aren't my last 2 dealies firing? Have they fired and they've actually just glitched? I don't know. I mean, everything has just been so weird since the patch. If you're watching this after they issued some kind of fix, well, just remember that I'm recording this a day after the last part, so the patch is still very new at this point, and still apparently very, very glitchy. Ooh, that does do quite a bit if you let it pile on. Alright, only 1 more enemy stands between us and our goal of Dragon Shrine, which is to talk to a big ass dragon. Although he doesn't actually talk, so I'll probably read out what he says. He just kind of murmurs. Alright, well, oh, you've already aggroed, haven't you? Yeah, you have. Yeah, this one is by far the most vicious of the Dragon Knights. I don't know if that's their official name, but that's what I'm going with. He parries a lot, he evades a lot, although apparently magic is his bane because, oh yeah, see, he dodges into attacking rather than away from attacking. But against magic, none withstand. I don't think there's any items here. Yep, so this is the optional boss also. If you want to see him die, watch my video that I posted of me killing every boss in the game. There is me killing him in that. But I'm just going to have a conversation with him. And as I say, he does not talk. He just kind of murmurs. So I'm going to read out what he says. The murk shifts and stirs. Yet another stands before us. Then so be it. For the curse of life is the curse of want. And so you peer into the fog in hope of answers. And we get given the ashen mist heart. And that's all he'll say, I think. Yep. So if you want to trigger him as a boss, smack him a few times. And it shall be done. We're going to use our feather to get back to the bonfire. I'll go back to Majula, do some housekeeping, and then that's where this part is going to end. So, there's technically only one last thing to do between us and triggering the final boss. But you can do some prep work before doing that one thing that makes the one thing easier and also gives you more backstory. There's also an interesting area we can visit, so I'll probably open the next part with that. I am still aware, I haven't forgotten, that we do have the NPC to invade using the cracked blue eye. Or cracked eye herb, whatever it's called. I said herb there instead of orb. It's been one of those days, it's been a long day of recording, sorry. Ugh, dear. But still, we'll do leveling up. We'll do using my materials to upgrade that new staff and probably equipping it.
Bearer until hope has...
Yep, okay, so level up. Not sure where to put these into now though. Maybe I need to raise my endurance and my vigour a little bit. I'm going to get into a nice round number. Although that's not an even number, that's an odd number. But it's a rounded figure to me. So yeah, I'll leave in at 55, and I think I'm not going to need any more for this playthrough. I'd probably just end up putting a few more points into Vigour and Endurance at this point, just so you can maybe take a hit. So we'll do that. And then we will go upgrade that new staff. We'll see what it needs to upgrade. If it needs Twinkling Titanite, then I'm afraid that Blue Flame will probably just need to sit on the wayside for the playthrough. It's a badass looking sword though. So, the new staff. What does it require? Where is it? Is that it? No, that's not. Where am I looking? There it is. Oh, damn it. It does need Twinkling Titanite. Son of a bitch. It has to go in this. This is the staff I was waiting for. It's the most powerful in the game for my build. I have to use it. Sorry if you were waiting to see me use Blue Flame. Yep, it's become ultra badass. I mean, if you took Blue Flame into New Game Plus, and keep in mind there are still Twinkling Titanites I can buy, it's just, I mean, for the on-camera stuff, for the remainder of this playthrough, Blue Flame isn't going to get a look in because my Fire Sword is still better. So, I mean, the Fire Sword isn't great. Oh, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I'll use Blue Flame as my sword for the rest of the playthrough just because why the hell not? But staff-wise, yeah, look at that. I've only upgraded it to +3 and look how much better the stats are. Really, really nice. And plus, once I do equip it, I'll have a really nice 179 bonus damage to magic. Yep. It was worth waiting for, I think. Now, spell-wise, very quickly, do I actually want to try Magic Crystal Whipping? Because if I imbue a magic-based sword with it... My god, it's a short blade though, isn't it? I didn't realise it was quite so short. But isn't it fun that I can cast magic with it? Oops. I'm just debating if there's any spells I want rid of that I could try Crystal Magic Whipping instead. I mean, all of the spells I have equipped right now, I'm still a bit iffy about Soul Geyser given that it's only one use. I mean, yeah, it does kind of do good damage, but the enemy you're firing at has to be big. And it does seem like the damage it does has been nerfed. I mean, I've done some reading up on how much damage it used to do, and let's just say it feels like a lot less now. Like, we're talking at least 100 damage per proc less. Let me just... Oh, but Crystal Magic Whipping is also one use only. I just want to see what it looks like. Let me just entertain myself at this point by putting my old staff, the Witch Tree staff? No, the Staff of Mana in this hand. It does keep me below 40%, so I could go like this and I could have a staff in both hands if I wanted. Badass magery ahoy. And go to Crystal Whipping, equip my sword, and then do that. Oh! I mean, yeah, unfortunately I don't have anything to hit. I wish there was like a training dummy or something you could hit and it would tell you how much damage you were doing roughly. Can you still cast magic while it's crystallized? You can. Oh, what if you tried to do Crystal Magic Whipping while equipped with the sword? Would that work? Let me rest quickly and try that. That would be so badass if it did. Nope. Damn it. It's because, yeah, it's because I don't have a sword in my other hand. That's a shame. That's a good shame. A great shame, rather. Without knowing how much damage Crystal Whipping does, I'm not entirely sure if that's worth it. So I'll put Soul Geyser back on. But anyway, thank you for watching. The next part may be the last. In fact, no, there's probably going to be one more after that. I don't think I'm going to fit in everything there is to do in one more 40-minute part. But anyway, thank you for watching. Now, keep in mind I am still wanting feedback on a previous part regarding a build I pitched for a PC version playthrough. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Ta-ta for now.